We've simulated the 2005 college football season on NCAA Football 06, and we've made it to bowl season, and this video is probably going to make you not miss the BCS, because these BCS rankings were pretty crazy. It was very similar to like a 2007 type season. As you can see, Tennessee is our number one team in these BCS rankings. They didn't even play in the SEC championship, and they're going to be playing Michigan, who did win the Big Ten. So again, two loss teams in the national championship, and then you've got Oregon, who won the Pac-12. They only lost one game. They're number 3. So yeah, the BCS not kind to some teams here. Florida was number 4. They had 3 losses. Missouri number 5. Then we've got our number 6 team, and I'm going to show you the bowl matchups as well here in just a second. Number 6 team is Florida State. They won the ACC, only lost 2 games. They're all the way down at number 6. We move on now to number 7. Our number 7 team is Texas. Texas, 3 losses in the Big 12. Remember, this is 05, so things were a little bit different. We got Colorado. This is a team that won the Big 12, and they finished number 8 behind, 2 other Big 12 teams? So crazy rankings here. LSU at number 9. They only lost 2 games, several 3-loss teams ahead of them. Texas A&M, another Big 12 team. A lot of Big 12 teams here in these rankings. They're number 10. Number 11 is Georgia out of the SEC. They won the SEC championship and finished with 3 losses at number 11. Still feel like they maybe should have been higher. Virginia Tech at number 12. They have 4 losses. So they're down there, or up there pretty high for 4 losses. Same thing for Miami, number 14. They were 8-4. And then we have number 14. That's going to be Virginia, also out of the ACC. And finally, Cal finishes number 15 in the BCS rankings. So we'll look at the bowl matchups. First, let's go and see who won the Heisman. This one was also a bit of a surprise. It was Omar Jacobs of Bowling Green, a group of 5 quarterback, won the Heisman. That's pretty wild. So yeah, we saw him in this list pretty much all year. And then we had Leon Washington out of Florida State. He finished number 2. West Virginia running back Jason Colson, number 3. I don't even remember him, honestly. And then another Bowling Green player, a wide receiver. I don't remember him either, Charles Sharon. And then Gerald Riggs of Tennessee finishes number 5. In real life, he probably would have won it since they're playing for the national championship, but he finishes number 5. I mean, I just don't see a MAC quarterback winning the Heisman, but he did have some crazy numbers, as you saw there. So let's look at the bowl games. And we're not going to show you all of these games. We're going to show, I picked out like 12 of the best games, so those will be the ones that you'll see over the next few days leading up to the national championship, which will be on Monday night. Again, I'm just going to kind of scroll through here. And some of these bowl games, that we don't have anymore. There is the Poinsettia Bowl, Texas Tech versus San Diego State. Next, we got the Fort Worth Bowl, Tulane and Wake Forest. Again, I'm not going to show most of these, but we got USC versus TCU in the Las Vegas Bowl. The Hawaii Bowl is Boise State versus Memphis. Moving on, let's see. We got the MPC Computers Bowl. That one's not around anymore. Fresno State versus Maryland. Motor City Bowl, Illinois versus Central Michigan. As we see where all these teams wound up. The Independence Bowl, Alabama versus Nevada. That's a really weird matchup. We have the Insight Bowl. That's going to be Louisville versus UCLA. Moving on, we've got Nebraska and Penn State. So I will be showing this one, the Alamo Bowl. That should be a fun one. The MasterCard Alamo Bowl. Then we got the Meineke Car Care Bowl, Miami versus Rutgers. Again, a bowl game. I don't think we have that one anymore. We got the Houston Bowl. Maybe that's now the Texas Bowl. I don't remember exactly how that played out. We got Ole Miss and Oklahoma. The Emerald Bowl, this one's not around. We got Colorado State versus Georgia Tech. The Holiday Bowl, Cal versus Texas. I'll be showing that game. Any games that have a ranked versus ranked, I'll be showing here on the channel. Louisiana Tech versus Purdue in the Music City Bowl. Let's move on now to the Sun Bowl, Washington and Iowa. That could be a pretty fun matchup there. Next up, we've got the Liberty Bowl, Wyoming versus Houston. All right, so let's move on to the Peach Bowl. Remember, this is not a BCS bowl. South Carolina versus Virginia. I know the Peach Bowl is part of the BCS now, or not the BCS with the playoff now, but we got the Outback Bowl, Florida versus Ohio State. That is a huge matchup there. And then the Cotton Bowl, Mississippi State versus Texas A&M. That should be a fun matchup. And then we move on to the Gator Bowl, Notre Dame versus Virginia Tech. This game is actually recording as I record this video. So that should be a good one. Then we got the Capital One Bowl, LSU versus Michigan State. And I think we're almost to the BCS Bowls now. Let's see. Next, yes, the Sugar Bowl, our first BCS Bowl. West Virginia versus Georgia. Those teams met in the, I believe, Sugar Bowl. I can't remember exactly what year it was, but that should be a good one. We got the Fiesta Bowl, Colorado versus Oregon. Big 12 champs versus the Pac-10 champs. I started to say Pac-12. They're in the Fiesta Bowl. Then we've got the Orange Bowl, Missouri versus Florida State. That one will be a good one. Missouri gets in as an at-large. Florida State won the ACC. And then finally, our national championship game. It'll be played at the Rose Bowl. And it's going to be Michigan versus Tennessee. So who had that prediction when we started this series? Should be a fun matchup. And again, we'll see who takes it all. Michigan versus Tennessee at the Rose Bowl in the BCS National Championship. That game will be on Monday night. And you can see several of these other bowl games between now and then.